Hello everybody and welcome to Paranautical Activity patch 1.6. By the time you see this video, hopefully the patch should actually have been released because Mike was just about to finish it about 3 hours or so ago, so we should be in the process of, I think, just, uploading everything. I meant to record this a little bit sooner, but I fell asleep and yeah. So I'm actually now recording this in my room, which I don't normally do because my mom's now home and things. So if my voice sounds any different, then that's why. Anyway, this is patch 1.6. This is actually a preview build that Mike was kind enough to give me, which is basically just before he finished adding the last couple of things to the game, which is a couple of item models and one enemy. So there's a couple of things missing, and I'll explain that as we go along, just so you know. Don't think this is the exact patch you'll be seeing. There's a couple of little things left to be polished. But anyway, we're gonna get started here. There's a few rooms of my first room I can go into. So let's talk quickly about what's been added in this patch and what's been changed. The first little thing you can notice is that down there in the bottom it says level 1 bilge. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. Bilg, maybe? I don't know. It's like a level counter, basically, a bit similar to how in Isaac you'll see what level you're on. Which is it's a good thing, just because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. You can forget if you haven't been concentrating what level you've been on. So that's a nice little addition, which is nice. All the classes, the starting classes, I think, have been a little bit nerfed. I think so, because that's what Mike said he was going to do. I'm not certain if that's actually the case. This is far from a comprehensive list of all the changes. This is just the things I remember hearing over Twitter or having spoken to Mike about. But generally speaking, he felt the game was a bit easier than he intended it to be. He felt the classes were a bit too powerful to start with, and the upgrades are a bit too easy to come by, and so he's made some changes accordingly. One of those changes is to nerf the amount of loot in general that dropped, which is kind of a scary one because... Oh god, I managed to take a hit there, which is silly. Oh yeah, I just realised the tank actually has 9 starting health now as opposed to its previous 10. So that's a change. Whether or not... it feels like I'm firing a bit faster maybe, but I wonder if I'm perhaps doing less damage. I didn't actually pay attention to the... the stat screen to see if that is indeed the case. So yeah, the game generally should... Oh god, that was really close. The game in general should be a little bit harder. Oh god, I managed to back up into some shots there, which was stupid of me. Gilead, please die. Gilead, please die. Okay, good. There's a mini-boss, which we will fight now, because that shouldn't be too much trouble. Okay, this is Russell. Oh yes, the new mini-boss has finally been officially added to the game. Lilith is his name, and he is some kind of winged demon thing, which is apparently, I think it's like the hardest mini-boss in the game by a considerable margin, so that should be an interesting fight if I come across it. Especially on the first floor or so yeah. Well, I can't be on the first floor now because this is my mini-boss, but if it's on the second floor or something, I could still potentially... Okay, there's a sickle, which I definitely don't want, so thanks a lot, game. I'm hoping to come across some new items in this game and show them off to you, because there's been about 6 or 7, or maybe more, new items that have been added this patch, which is very exciting. That extends the gameplay quite a lot, considering... Okay, there's our shop. That's, items are an important part of any roguelike. And, oh god, I managed to take a hit there, which is silly of me. Some considerably more expensive items have been added to the game as well, to kind of deal with the problem of money being too easy to come by. Ooh, there's scissors, which we cannot possibly afford, but I'm going to try anyway, because that's such a fantastic upgrade to get on the first floor, and would really help facilitate me showing you more things, but considering loot is now rarer, it seems even less likely that I'm going to pull that off on the first floor. Oh, this room is not over. Oh, there's a guy over here. Okay. But yeah, previously, the most expensive items you could buy would have been either a lightning bolt or a M14, both of which were 400, and now there's items that go up to as much as 750, which is both insane and kind of awesome, because one, it means that money continues to be more useful later into the game rather than kind of peaking very, very quickly. There's no way I'm getting 150 gold off this boss, is there? Let's face it. But we'll fight it first, just to make sure. But yeah, so that's in a nutshell, I think. Okay, this is Adobe. that's in a nutshell, I think, the changes that have been essentially made. Oh yeah, I think damage ups. I don't know if it's all upgrades or it's just damage ups, but I know some upgrades have been generally nerfed a little bit so that they provide you a bit less of a bonus, which is kind of scary, but at the same time I can kind of understand, just because the game did kind of get a little bit easy sometimes. You could easily stack a lot of very good upgrades and kind of beat the game relatively easy. I'm actually not going to take Blubber here, because tank plus Blubber is basically a suicide. It's basically signing your own death warrant. It's just, yeah. I'm not going to do it. I did it in my nausea video, and I'm definitely not doing it now. So, yeah. There's one more moth. Just please kill it. Oh my god, homing shots, okay. That was a little bit scary. And we're going to go and pick up the flip-flops, because that's definitely a nice upgrade to get on the first floor. It means I don't have to worry about, well... Actually, this isn't actually completely true, to the point where I'm not even sure if I should pick them up. I probably will do anyway. Flip-flops have been massively nerfed, and I'm interested to see if this... ooh, I could actually get the spinach instead. I'm going to take them. So, it still says walk in lava, but this is not the case anymore. Flip-flops actually now just double your invincibility timer while in lava, to give you more time to get out of it. But it no longer makes you completely immune, which... I'm not sure if I agree with this decision entirely. It's kind of the widely held opinion of most people that play this game that I know is that flip-flops are kind of an essential upgrade. Excuse me. I should really have a drink, but the drink is not conveniently within reach of me, and I'm a lazy man. And I also don't want to move in case I somehow disconnect something by mistake. Anyway, oh god, I think I got hit by a homing shot there, which is kind of bad. But yeah, flip-flops are generally considered to be a pretty important upgrade to get most of the time. And now they no longer make you completely immune to lava, so you're still always going to have to deal with it. And there's some lava or acid rooms which I just kind of think are always going to be a pain to deal with, no matter how much invincibility you potentially have. And there's potentially up to 4 seconds of invincibility only in lava. Which is, there's an item which has been added and named after green, which I won't spoil the name of because it's kind of hilarious, which doubles your invincibility timer. So essentially, the way this works is you have an invincibility time of 0.5 seconds. Let's just, oh god, okay, it's this guy. Oh my god, Gilead. It's the corner Gilead. It's the worst of all Gileads. Let's just deal with the moth, thank you. And then this guy's going to fire like a million homing shots at me like usual. Oh my god, okay, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Yeah, invincibility timer. So the way this normally works is you have, by default, a 0.5 second invincibility timer. Which, so if you get hit, you can't get hit again for another 0.5 seconds, which is just to stop, enemies that spam you with shots from being able to do too much damage in one go. What do we have here? A bomb box, wow. If I go this entire... Wow, this guy dropped nothing, that sucks. If I go this entire game without seeing a new item at all, I'll be really, really disappointed. Without, just don't see the new mini-boss, don't see a new item, just, do a really bad job of showing off this new patch. Which would kind of suck. Anyway. Yes, you have 0.5 seconds of invincibility every time you get hit. There's now an item which doubles that to a second. By default, since as of patch 1.5, lava is... your invincibility time in lava is twice what it is anywhere else. So, normally 0.5, in lava it's 1 because it's doubled. You can potentially double all of your invincibility with another item, so that would make lava 2 seconds. And then flip-flops could double it again, potentially to 4 seconds. So as it stands right now, I would have 2 seconds of invincibility in lava, which is a lot. But that's still not necessarily enough, because the game can just basically be a giant douchebag to you as regards to lava rooms. That nearly hit me. That did hit me, I think. I'm not really sure. So it remains to be seen whether the lava becomes an issue again, and it becomes one of those kind of game-ending things that kind of is... unfairly difficult in comparison to everything else, but Mike's attempted to make everything generally more difficult, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, I think you kind of have to be wary, because obviously Mike is good at his own game. He's played a lot of it, and, he's obviously become better at it with time. So obviously he has a vision for how difficult the game should be, but he should be wary of making the game difficult for him, because that might make it too difficult for other people, especially people who maybe pick up the game with this patch, having seen all the new upgrades, etc. There's a Blowfish or a Kiss of Death. I would like both of them. I can only afford one of them, so I'll probably get the Blowfish, I guess, if I can afford it, but we'll see. I may not even be able to afford it, which would suck. But yeah, it remains to be seen whether the nerfing and the general increasing of difficulty in this patch is actually a benefit or not. We shall see. Okay, let's kill the moth. Thank you. So far I've seen nothing new, which scares me because it would really suck to not show you guys anything new in this video, and I'm a little bit worried now that the game's just going to troll me and none of the new items are actually going to appear. And this is just going to seem like a 1.5 video, which I promise you it is not. This is actually a completely different build to my Desura one that I normally run. But this is a roguelike, and of course the randomness could troll me, as it is known to do. Okay, these guys should go down fairly easily. Let's just deal with this Gilead just so he gets out of my way. And then the moth shouldn't be too much difficult to deal with as long as he stops. There we go. Trying to get away from me. I'm probably going to get at least enough for the Kiss of Death here, I should hope. I'd be pretty disappointed if I didn't, because I'm only, like, what, 60 away from it? Which is okay. I'm okay with this upgrade. It's okay. This just room is a little bit scary. I think that one Gilead was, like, on top of the other Gilead then, just stood in his face, which is pretty interesting. Some moths. Okay, managed to kill the one with the powder keg, and this one should die. There we go. It's nice to play this game just on, you know, proper normal default settings again, rather than some crazy settings like I've been doing for my challenges, although the challenges are still fun and it's something I want to do more of. But you know, now there's a new patch out, then I'm not sure what my goals are for this patch yet. I'm gonna play a bit of it and get a feel for it. You know, I want to try out all the new items, etc. Share them all off to you guys, what they do and my thoughts, etc. And then once I've done that, we'll see whether I feel like the game has changed significantly enough for me to kind of restart my challenge of trying to beat the game with every weapon again. Because if the game feels like a very different game, then I will probably try and do that again, just so that I can say that I've, you know, just so that nobody can say to me like, oh, you know, you did it in patch 1.5 when the game was easy or something. Because I know you, internet, and I know you will troll me like that. Okay, that's the end of this room, and I barely don't have enough to afford the Kiss of Death, which is a shame, because now I have to go and fight the boss without buying it first, which is always kind of disappointing. But nevertheless, we will go and do that. And let's see, I'm hoping to get Iris because I really want the double jump. So please give me Iris. This is Skelito. Mike has now moved the elevator for Skelito into the corner, like everything else. Although it is on the right side of the... As you face the wall, it's on the right side, which is apparently different, at least so Astro Marine would have me believe. So you can still tell when it's Skelito as opposed to Dobie. And you can tell when it's Iris because his is right in the corner with no space. But the reason Mike did this is because he thinks that this being in the corner... the lift being in the middle may have been causing the glitch where spiders somehow get stuck in the elevator and sometimes you can't finish the room because of it. So it's not really a big deal, it's a minor cosmetic change which really makes no difference to the actual gameplay or whatever, so oh my god. I thought for a second there I didn't have enough money to actually get the Kiss of Death, which would have sucked. We're going to pick up floating bombs, even though that's basically pointless. And then we're going to go pick up this Kiss of Death. Still no new items, which is kind of sad and scary. But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's just move down to the next floor on level 2. Let's go down to level 3. I'm not sure if all the levels are currently called bilge. Whether that's just a thing in this little, this preview build that I have, and it's something Mike is obviously changing before. Yeah, it seems like they all say bilge. I'm assuming that's going to change before... Oh god, no Gilead. Damn you. But yeah, I'm assuming that's something that's going to change in the actual final build. Remember that this is... Hey! Okay, that was scary. Remember this is a preview build that Mike gave me with a couple of little minor things still unfinished. So, just bear that in mind in watching this video, that of course, this is not the final representative patch that you're going to see. Let's see what's in the gift shop. We have scissors again, and a spring. Okay. I probably can't afford these goddamn scissors because I don't think I can get enough money because I basically entered this floor with literally 0 money. Due to the fact that I spent it all on the Kiss of Death at the end of the last floor, which is really annoying because I want to buy these goddamn scissors to make sure that I can buy upgrades in case I find something new that I want to show off to you guys, but the game continues to troll the shit out of me. Okay, Gilead. Not Gilead. Bomb frog thing. Thank you. Let's go fight our mini-boss. Okay, the Beholder. Still no new mini-boss. This is such a good demonstration of the new patch, I feel. Bomb frog. Bomb frog. Okay, let's just deal with the main boss, because screw it. Throw a couple of bombs. Why the hell not? Yeah, you take some bombs. This guy's going to go down relatively easy as normal. If you drop me a new item, that'd be really nice. Okay, you've died. What do we have here? The Winged Foot. Okay, that's a nice speed upgrade for this class. But still, it's an old item. Seriously, there's like a lot of new items. How are you not managing to show me any of them? This is very silly. Okay, deal with that guy. Is this room new? I don't recognise this room. Like a bomb frog in the middle of this little platform? This is interesting. I'm not sure. Come on, chain reaction, thank you. There's one left, I believe. Yes, there you are, thank you. We have, like, literally no money from this floor at all. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, let's steal these Gileads into here. But yeah, we have like $50 right now, and I've cleared a few rooms. And, you know, I basically entered this floor with, like, what? Maybe just over 0, like literally like $5 or $4 or something. And so far in a lot of rooms, including a mini-boss, I've gained very little money. That's really scary. That's far too little loot that I'm getting. I'll never be able to afford an upgrade. I'll be able to afford like one upgrade every several floors at this rate. So that's interesting. I don't know if I've just been unlucky or if this is actually the intended level of loot drops, because if it is, it feels far too low. But hey, we'll see how it goes. We'll continue. There's literally, like, I'm not even going to get enough for any upgrade out of that shop, let alone the scissors. Oh, I thought this room wasn't empty. Yeah, I thought this room wasn't done, but it was. This is the last room on this floor, so am I even going to make $100 on this floor? I don't think I am. Maybe I will, actually, but barely more than, which is kind of scary. Okay, deal with that guy. Bomb frog, please die. Thank you. Oh, there's one more room, actually. Let's continue then. Oh, there's more than one more room. Okay, that's good. There's a few more rooms. I'm still not going to get anywhere near scissor money because I literally have just barely found any money whatsoever on this entire floor, which is pretty scary and terrifying. I mean, if money's dropped this low, you'd literally have to farm like all game. There's like one item which costs like $750. I can't imagine when you'd ever be able to afford that. Although this does make the horseshoe an incredibly more valuable pickup than previously, just because now you actually really need the money. I've taken a fair bit of damage, which is a little bit scary. If the Gilead would die, that would be grateful, thank you. Kill the moth. Kill that guy. Dahlia's also been nerfed a little bit, although she's also been buffed in another way. She's been buffed in the sense that the things she spawns no longer drop health, so that you can't keep healing in the middle of the fight, which I guess makes sense, but that makes the fight considerably harder. However, she has also had her health reduced by a fifth. It was previously 2,500. It's now 2,000 because damage ups are generally harder to come by. So that makes sense. I'm glad that Mike did that, because otherwise that would just suck. She was as powerful as she was before, but now she didn't drop health, and you were substantially weaker, then that would really suck. So yeah. Bomb frogs, please die. Please die, thank you. Alright, let's see what's in our final room. And then we will... then we'll go fight our boss, which I don't know who that's going to be, honestly. Oh god, I've taken another hit of damage. This is bad, I'm slowly bleeding health and I'm a little bit scared. Oh man, that was scary. I nearly walked into that guy and took damage. Okay, there's the moth dead. Oh my god, there's still homing shots chasing me. There's definitely another moth in this room. Yeah, it's up there, I saw it. Okay. Literally nothing is dropping me any money whatsoever, which is terrifying and awful. Assuming I can't afford to buy the scissors on this floor, oh god. I'm going to buy the spring just because I need a jump upgrade, because I don't like having default jump height. That can really fuck with you on later floors. Oh god, my health is pretty bad. I'm at 5 out of 9 now, and I could potentially die, which would be very strange for the shotgun class. The shotgun class was kind of... You're pretty expected to win, honestly. And now I'm kind of finding myself struggling, and there's no health to speak of, so that scares me very much. I'm going to go pick up the spring just because I need jump upgrades, and I'm never going to afford those scissors. I'm not even halfway there, or I'm just over halfway there after clearing out the entire floor. So, yeah, that sucks. Let's go pick up the spring. Okay, so now we can jump higher, so I can worry a little bit less about that. Let's go fight our boss. I don't think there's been any new bosses to the game, so this should be... Yeah, this is Poseidon. Alright, well... Oh god, I've managed to take a hit there. That's really bad. I'm not under full health. I'm a little bit nervous about this, I'll be honest. But I'm doing a reasonable amount of damage to Poseidon, so he shouldn't be the most difficult boss in the world. Oh my god, that was really close. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. His fish exploded immediately, like, directly into the floor. Okay, managed to avoid taking damage again. Oh god, there was still one more fish, but now it's dead, I believe. Don't get too near to the wall, because that is how he will get you, and he should die in one more shot. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to take the trident because I'm not a crazy man. Let's go down to the 4th floor and see what we get. Okay, so I really need some upgrades on this floor, probably, because soon we're going to start encountering the Nazi floors and Gangus, and that is scary. Although, I should be seeing the skulls by now. Maybe it's just this one room doesn't have them. Oh man, I think I missed that guy like every time there. Oh god, I threw a bomb by mistake, but it did kill that guy, so that's a good thing. Oh god, I took another hit. Oh my god, my health is really scary. Okay, that guy died. I really need more health to start dropping, because my health is really low. And I'm very scared. There's some health, good. 5 out of 9. That's not a huge amount. Is this a lava room? Yeah, I'm nervous about this. Oh god, okay, the skulls. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, this is bad. Yeah. This is universally very, very bad. This is why flip-flop nerf is definitely not a necessary change, Mike. What have you done? Okay, so now I'm one hit away from death. And, oh my god, I just jumped in the lava like a complete fucking idiot. Alright, well, that sucked. Let's restart, because I'm not accepting that. And I'm going to click the Gilead. We're going to go with the Gilead. Yeah, that really sucked. That really, really sucked. So let's start again, and see if we can make better things happen. Is this firing a hell of a lot slower than previously? Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, I've taken a hit immediately. That's really, really bad. That's really, really, really bad. This is firing very slowly compared to before. I'm pretty sure this is firing a lot slower than before. That's a substantial nerf to this weapon, because its biggest strength is its fire rate. Nerfing that is a huge nerf. Alright, that's the boss room. We're not going to fight that immediately, because honestly, why would we? This is a room filled to the brim with Zimbabwe's, and one Gilead shouldn't be too much trouble. It is the 1st floor, so there's no reason why it should be trouble. This is a very similar layout than I saw previously. The mini-boss and the boss right next to each other. There's some armor straight away. That's nice. Okay, let's deal with this last guy. Got the powder keg. Let's go fight our mini-boss. Let's hope it's not the new mini-boss, because that guy will probably kick my ass. Who is it? Okay, it's the tentacle thing. Oh my god, get away. It's the... What is it called? The jellyfish? Is it the jellyfish? Is it a squid? I don't know what it is. I think it's a jellyfish. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing is firing extremely slowly. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that was so close. This thing is taking such a long time to kill now, because this thing has such a slow rate of fire. It's impossible to hit it. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Seriously. Seriously. Alright then, I guess we're just going to keep spamming bullets in this thing's general direction until eventually it dies. This may take a while. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. That was a clutch dodge, to say the least. This thing is almost dead. Just a few more lucky shots and it should hopefully actually die. Oh, come on. How are you missing this so much? Come on. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Just kill it with the green balls of death. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh my K. That was a strange phrasing. Kiss of Death, that's really good to get here for free. I'm very happy with this. That will increase my damage. I really want to find some shot speed up. Not shot speed, fire rate up, because I feel like that's very important now, considering how much this feels like it's been nerfed. But the damage is definitely a good upgrade, because this thing has very good damage as it is. And any upgrade to that is really good. So let's just deal with these guys. I can't believe I fucking killed myself by jumping in the lava at the end of that last run. That was so stupid. But yeah, I don't agree with the flip-flops change. I really don't. Let's go this way. I don't think any more music's been added in this patch as far as I'm aware. Which is fine, that's not really a priority, but I think there's still about 3 tracks maybe to be added to the game. And I think the OST is pretty close to being released because Macaskill, or Macaskill, or however you pronounce his name, has almost finished it. I think he said, and this was a while ago as well, like a few weeks ago, so it may even be finished now. I don't really know. I should probably follow that guy on Twitter, honestly, because I don't currently, because I'm basically just scumbag. We have 233 gold, 232 gold rather, that's a decent amount. What do we actually have in our shop? Ooh, a white glowing orb of glowingness. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't have a model yet, so this is not what this is supposed to look like. This is because I have a preview build. But I'm definitely going to take that if I can afford it. I'm not sure I can, but that's a new item that I definitely want to show off to you guys if I can afford it. It's pretty crazy. But I'm probably not going to be able to afford it because, god damn it, Mike, you've nerfed the game to the point where I can't even show off your new items because I can't possibly afford them. Okay. Right, did that room literally drop nothing except for this one bomb? That sucks. I need a boss that drops a lot of gold because I'm still 160 away. So it doesn't seem very likely that this is going to happen, that I'm going to be able to afford this, which sucks. Just kill the Zimbabwe's. Oh my god, okay, thank you. They're not dropping money. I need money, damn it. I'm just a poor man from a poor family. Dabadoosh, dabadoosh. Can you do the fandango? I don't know if that's actually the words. I've never known what it says there. It sounds like fabadoosh to me. Okay, that guy dropped a little bit of money. But not very much. I'm still 150 away, so it's extremely unlikely I'm going to be able to afford Gangus's soul. What that does, it basically turns your jump into an invert gravity button. You basically become Gangus, and every time you jump, you start walking on the ceiling instead, which is potentially incredibly nauseating to watch, and maybe not even that helpful. But you know, I would have made the sacrifice to demonstrate to you guys, you know, exactly what the item does. But this is Iris. He just dropped a lot of money, but I doubt he's going to drop me 150 gold here because, especially with loot having been nerfed. Please get out of my face, guys. Thank you. I mean, yeah, he just dropped like, what, 20 or something for one of his guys breaking apart. So that's definitely not going to be 150. This guy's dying pretty quick, though. We're going to get a reasonable sum. Definitely nothing to sneeze at, as Northern Lion might say, even though I still find that a very strange turn of phrase. But this guy's going to die nice and easy. That was a nice amount of money that just dropped. That's going to get us to 320. Could we afford this? Maybe. But this guy needs to drop me another 80 gold, which is definitely unlikely, I would say. But we'll see. At least it will give us a sizable... Oh my god, stop hitting me. Stop getting so close. At least it will give me a sizable amount of money going into the next floor, so I should be able to afford anything that appears there, hopefully. 350, yeah, we're not going to be able to afford it. We are going to get a double jump. I'm just going to double check that there was nothing else in that shop that I would have wanted other than the Gangus's soul. I think the other two weapons were guns. There was a shotgun and maybe a sickle or something, because that fucking thing appears all the time. But let's just go check just to make sure. I'm trying to make use of bunny hopping here, but it's not really working out all that well. It was a crossbow, a shotgun and a crossbow, which I want none of, so let's just move on. We have 350 gold, which is a good starting point, moving on to the next floor. Hope that we can actually afford something, and then that something is actually a new item to show off to you guys. I will literally take new items over old items, which are arguably better for me, just to show things off, even, you know, if it perhaps negatively impacts my run in some way. But there's some very big, like, game-changing new items, which I don't really want to just tell you all of them without seeing them. I want to kind of show you them as I find them, so forgive me if I'm being a little vague here, but I'm trying not to just kind of spoil the patch for you in one big splurging list that just tells you everything new and means that you have no reason to keep watching. Come on, there we go. There's just one moth left. Who should die? There we go. Right. I want to find the shop as soon as possible here because, I mean, you pretty much do anyway most of the time, but especially now because I have a lot of money with nothing to spend it on. This is another room full of moths, which I'm not a big fan of. I really don't like these guys. They're probably my least favourite enemy overall. I mean, there's enemies that are worse, but considering how long that these are an issue for, because they appear on the second floor and then continue to plague the rest of your existence, basically, they're probably the most annoying enemy, just by virtue of how long they stick around and basically be a dick for. I mean, things like Gangus are only in the game for 3 floors. These are in the game for 6. So, let's continue onwards. What do we have through here? Nothing of use, but I'll do it anyway, because I'm trying to farm up as much gold as humanly possible here, so that I can afford some of the ridiculous upgrades that cost a hell of a lot of money. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm a little bit tired. I didn't sleep very much last night, and that's why I fell asleep instead of recording a video, and the reason I'm in the situation I am in now, but nevertheless. Please kill them, thank you. I should probably have killed this moth considerably sooner than I did. There was probably not much point in focusing on these guys, because they're not that much of a threat. We have almost 400 gold, which is pretty good. We're literally 2 gold away. I kind of spun around and got confused there. Let's move this way. Let's see if there's anything useful through here. No, just this room again. Alright, well, let's throw a couple of bombs in just to try and speed things up a little bit. I'm not sure that sped anything up at all, but hey, you know, you've got to try at least, haven't you? Okay, if the moth would die, I would appreciate it. No, okay, thank you. There's Zimbabwe's. They're going down like nothing. That's what she said, maybe? I don't really know. Homing shots are chasing me. This scares me a little bit. Okay. Oh, there's still a Zimbabwe. I've started using that name, by the way. I still don't know what it means, but screw it. A lot of people use it, so I may as well start calling them that. I'm not sure if that's actually just their official name. Maybe it's not really a reference to something like I thought. Maybe that is just what they're called. I don't actually know. Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. Ugh. This is a very professional video. Oh god, a homing shot hit me. That was a fucking MVP moth right there. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. We now have 438 gold, which isn't very much. Again, I still haven't obtained very much gold on this floor at all. Which is, you know, I had... What did I have coming into this floor? 300 and... Was it almost 400? I don't know. Have I gained like 50 gold in this many rooms? This is scary and feels broken, but we'll see. I'm going to try not to complain too much in my first playthrough, just because, you know, any change feels like bad change when it makes the game harder, but it's not necessarily objectively a bad change to the game. That remains to be seen, and I'm interested to hear some other Let's Players' opinions on the matter after they have a go at this patch and see how things go. We found a boss, but I'm definitely not going to fight it right away, because I may as well try and get upgrades. There's our shop, which is good. That will allow us to see if there's anything worth farming for, or whether we can just rush the mini-boss and the boss and get out off this floor. There's a map item now, which is one thing I will talk about before I actually see it, just because it's relevant to my current line of thought. Oh, right, this room's over. Okay, let's just collect the remaining little bits of gold. And what do we have in our shop? Ooh. We have Cherry Bomb, which... Ooh, we have Green's Ovaries. Okay, let's take this. Green's Ovaries, the best item name I've ever seen. This doubles my invincibility timer, which could definitely help me out when I get into some tricky situations. We'll continue to farm the rest of this floor, just because I need as much money as I can get. There was cherry bombs in there as well, which... when your bomb explodes, it explodes into more bombs. So that's potentially good, although... Because if you followed this game from like a while ago, I think I took a lot of stupid damage there for some reason. I don't really know what I was doing. But if you followed this game from earlier in its development, you'll know that there was once a bug where bombs hit... what am I trying to say here? Oh my god, I'm taking damage. Bombs would hit big enemies in more than one of their hitboxes at the same time and cause them to do more damage than was intended. And Mike fixed this, and the way he fixed this was by giving enemies a very brief, I think it's like 0.10 of a second, invincibility timer to bomb damage. So when you hit them with a bomb, for a very split second they're invincible. And the only thing this affects is to stop them getting hit in more than one hitbox. However, now that cherry bombs have been added, bombs explode into like 4 or 5 more bombs. And those bombs all spawn at the same time, so they all detonate at the same time. And as a result of this invincibility timer, Mike says that the same enemy can't be hit by more than one bomb, which massively, massively decreases the value of that cherry bomb upgrade. Like, it means that you can't use it to do more damage to bosses. Literally, I mean, it does a bit more damage because there's one explosion and there's a second explosion. But basically, you may as well have just fired 2 bombs. Let's go do... Oh god, this is the new boss. Okay. Oh my god, this guy's fast and scary. And he has a Gilead, which I can hopefully deal with quite easily. Go away. Go away. Oh my god, you're too fast. You're too fast. Oh my god, Lilith, what are you doing? No. Get out of my face. Stop it. No, you're too fast. Stop trying to hit me with your staff. Or your rhythm stick. Stop trying to hit me with your rhythm stick. No. Oh my god, this guy's really scary, and I haven't done that much damage to him yet. Oh my god, he's too fast! I can't get away from him! This is really scary. This is really fucking scary. This guy's far too fast! What the fuck is this, Mike? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this boss. This boss is horrible. What would you do if you were the tank? You would just die. Or the grenade launcher guy. How would you deal with this? How would you deal with this? What would you do if you had the sickle? This is a nightmare. Oh my god, I'm down to 3 health. This guy has torn me, you asshole. Please don't end my run. I'm trying to show the viewers your new patch. Lilith, you evil person. Oh my god. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Okay, he's gonna die. Okay, he died. Whew. Oh my god, that was scary. What is this? Mystery box. Blowfish. Wow, that's huge. That's awesome. Okay. So there's nothing left on this floor that I can actually afford, so we're just going to move on. But yeah, the cherry bombs, it's basically like, even though it splits into 4 bombs, it's like, what is this? Oh god, okay. Alright, fine, we'll fight you again. Yeah, it's not really a very good upgrade. That, like, it would be much more helpful on normal rooms for clearing groups of enemies than it would be on a boss. And really, the grenade launcher is pretty good at clearing groups of enemies anyway. You kind of don't need 4 bombs at once to do that, so... I kind of feel like there needs to be some other way of fixing this multiple hitbox glitch that doesn't involve this invincibility timer, because it basically nerfs the cherry bomb upgrade and makes it useless. And if you can't fix the invincibility timer thing any other way, then spawn the cherry bombs somehow so that they all have a slightly different fuse timer, so that they explode one after another, so that they actually can all hit the same boss at the same time. Because otherwise, the cherry bomb upgrade, I would basically not really buy it unless I just had too much money to spend, because it just seems not good enough to me. That's my take on it, but I don't know. I'll have to actually try a game with it and actually see whether that holds up to be the case or not. Let's just deal with these spiders. There's a lot of health on the floor here, which is nice, though I don't actually need much of it. I can't tell where the spider is. Oh my god, okay, it came really close to me. That scared me a great deal. It's still not dead. There we go, now it's dead. Right, we're going to pick up Skeleto's skull again, which is a shame because it's basically a useless upgrade. And then we're going to move on to the next floor. So let's see what awaits us. Hopefully we'll find, again, more new items, because I want to try them out. Although then again, I guess I don't want to, oh god, Gilead was right behind me, I did not see him. Of course I don't want to, I guess, oh god damn it. I don't necessarily want to, like, find them all immediately, because, that would make the showing off of this patch not last very long, but I do want to have an interesting first video for you. Oh my god, what the hell? Where did you go? How did you do that? You jumped so high. That was crazy. Alright. Is this a lava room? Yeah, yes it is. I can probably deal with it though. Oh god, get out of the lava. Okay, Gilead, die, thank you. I have found the shop straight away, which is nice, because I can see what I'm looking to work towards on this floor. There's mega bullets, there's a rocket launcher and a grenade launcher, which I don't want, so we're just going to pick up the mega bullets. I don't really want to take the grenade launcher at this stage in the game. We should be able to deal with this, hopefully. Yeah, this wasn't too much of a problem. If I'd taken the cherry bomb upgrade on the last floor, I definitely would have probably picked up the grenade launcher here, but I didn't do that, so I'm not going to take it. Okay. We now have 2 damage upgrades though, which is nice. I really want some fire rate upgrades though. In fact, to the point where I'm almost tempted to take the rocket launcher just because... Oh god, that guy nearly blew up in my face. In fact, he may have done. But yeah, I'm kind of tempted almost to take the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, just because without rate of fire upgrades, this weapon is not as powerful as it otherwise would be. Oh my god, I'm taking way too much damage. Why does this seem to start happening to me now? Like, I suddenly seem to start taking a lot of damage around the 3rd or 4th floor, which is concerning. I mean, I'm happy for the patch to kick my ass a little bit, because, you know, a challenge is always fun, but I don't want it to be difficult to the point where it doesn't feel like a challenge and it just feels like the game has been unfairly rebalanced in favour of the game. But yeah, again, like I said, I don't want to pass too much judgment on it after so little experience with this patch. So, and of course, you know, maybe there's been some more fine tweaking in the little bit of work that Mike had left to do. So again, don't take anything here as necessarily final, although it's almost certainly gonna be mostly final, I think. If I could phrase that any less elegantly, then I would basically not even be a native English speaker anymore. We found our boss and our mini-boss immediately, which is good. Let's just pick up the gold here. Okay, there's another one remaining. I may farm a little bit just to facilitate myself being able to afford upgrades if we find them, because, you know, who do we have here? Okay, not Spider Gilead. Russell, I think is his name. But yeah, I may farm a little bit just to facilitate the ability to buy upgrades if we find them on later floors, because like I said, there's items that cost 650 or 750 gold, and at the moment I'm nowhere near that amount, and if I found it on the next floor I certainly wouldn't be able to grind that on one floor. If a mini-boss would like to drop me the scissors, I'd greatly appreciate it, because that would allow me to better show off this patch. But we'll see. This guy has dropped a crossbow, which I'm not really interested in, because I'm not great with that weapon, in all honesty. I'm also a little bit concerned about my health situation right now, because I don't have a lot of it. Okay, we'll come into here. Some Gileads, some Moth. Yeah, this is a pretty standard room. I feel quite slow. I feel like this guy's speed has been nerfed as well. But the fire rate has been nerfed massively, it feels like. Unless I'm just... I did do like a random run of this game off camera just for fun the other day, and I got like every rate of fire upgrade with this gun. So maybe I'm just comparing it to that, and maybe it hasn't really been nerfed as much as they say so. Or maybe it hasn't even been nerfed at all. But I'm pretty sure it has been nerfed. So, yeah. I'm not sure how much I want to grind here. I kind of want to get a sizable amount, but at the same time I don't just want to be grinding because it's kind of boring. So, we'll do a few rooms and then we'll go fight our boss, I suppose. If I get back up to 6 health at least, that would be very helpful. Okay. A little bit more gold for us and a few bombs. Let's do maybe 2 more rooms or so. This is a room with basically very little in it. This isn't going to be much in the way of loot, which is a shame. They dropped basically nothing, at least no money. They dropped some armor, which I guess is a good thing, but you know. This guy's going to drop... How did he not die there? Okay, this guy dropped a little bit of money. And we'll probably just do this room and then move on. Well, go fight the boss and then move on. Assuming I can kill the boss, which isn't guaranteed. You know, it could be hands or something and he could fuck up my day. I don't know how fast I am, because I haven't really compared it to anything that chases me yet. So... Okay. We're managing to not kill anything yet, which is pretty funny. Everything's moved into a really awkward position, unfortunately, which is... never good. Everything's just camping on the stairs right now, like some kind of 14-year-old Call of Duty player. That's the Moth. Yeah, this guy's kind of stuck under there and he can't really shoot at me, which is kind of hilarious. Oh god, there's a bomb guy. Okay, he blew himself up and I managed to avoid him, which is good. Let's just deal with this guy and then we'll go fight a boss, I suppose. We have, what, 256 gold? That's a reasonable amount. I could probably grind enough for most items. Oh, there's a bit more there. I could probably grind enough for most items on the next floor, starting at this amount, so that's reasonable. I wonder who the boss could be. Probably going to be Poseidon again, just to troll me, isn't it? Just to give me no useful upgrades. Okay, it's Omni, that's good. That's a speed upgrade. I was a little bit concerned about my speed as it was. I'd really like some rate of fire. I don't mean to beat that dead horse, but I really, really, really need more rate of fire. This guy's getting very large, considering he's only like halfway dead, which concerns me quite a bit. Omni, stop growing. Stop growing. Omni, oh my god, he gets big now. And I've actually taken a hit from Omni, which may be the first time that's ever happened to me. I'm not sure. Anyway, Omni's Tentacle, that's a nice speed upgrade. I now feel reasonably fast. So let's move on. We're heading down to level 4 at this point, and I'd like to find a shop ASAP if that's at all possible. Well, there's a mini-boss, so we'll definitely go to that first, because that's an item for us. I think there's supposed to be, maybe it got dropped, maybe they didn't have time, I'm not sure. But there's supposed to be traps being added to the game, like arrow traps, and maybe some other kinds of traps. And then Mike wants to add, like, trap rooms where there's no enemies, but you have to avoid traps in order to get to an item, which is an idea which I semi-take credit for. I mean, not to say that, you know, it's like the most original idea ever, but, you know, it was an idea that came about because I was talking to Mike via his Twitch chat when he was streaming once, so, you know, technically that's my contribution to the game, I suppose, if I want to be, if I want to massively overstate it. I kind of, oh, the skulls now, I forgot that these were here. How did I not notice that guy until now? Where the fuck has he been? Just chilling and waiting for his moment to strike. Just to be like, surprise, motherfucker, and then instantly he died. Okay, let's deal with the bomb frog. Come on. There we go, okay. He dropped some money. And then we'll go fight our mini-boss, which is... Okay, it's the moth, which I do not like fighting at all. This is probably my least favourite mini-boss, excluding Lilith, because that guy is just a dick, basically. That guy is, good god, terrifying. I imagine if he had a lot of speed, he wouldn't be nearly as scary, but if he appears on an early floor when you haven't had a chance to get speed, or if he appears to basically say, fuck you, you shouldn't have taken blubber as well, that would be pretty bad. Oh my god, I'm not killing these moths. Oh my god, don't walk into the middle of the room, that's bad. Okay, I have an itchy face, but I need to kill things. Let's throw some bombs, maybe speed this up a little bit. Okay, I think I've killed all the moths. Now we can focus on the big mother moth. Yeah. This is, oh my god, I need to itch my face. I'm sorry. My face is getting too itchy. Alright. Panic averted. What am I trying to say? Let's see if we can still cheese this guy by standing here. I think we can. Yeah, we can. This is funny. He doesn't do contact damage, so there's literally, like, nothing that he can do. Alright, what do we get here? Ooh. That's exciting. Okay, so this is basically the scapular of this game. If you're not, like, big on Isaac, so you don't know what I'm talking about there, scapular is an item in Isaac. When you get down to half a red heart, it gives you, oh my god, a room full of skulls. No, it doesn't give you a room full of skulls. That'd be pretty fucking terrifying. It's like, here, you're almost dead. Have a room full of fucking skulls. No. It gives you a spirit heart. And this item gives you 5 armor, I think, when you get down to 1 red heart, which could be a massive lifesaver. That's a lot of armor, so that's a really exciting upgrade to find. Because that could potentially save me if this run starts going really badly, which it probably will at some point, let's face it. But we're sitting on a decent amount of health right now. I don't really want to go through the lava room, which I know is hanging around, if I can avoid it. So we're going to see if our useful rooms are somewhere else first. Oh my god, I got stuck under the stairs, and yeah, I took damage. As a result, this room is really horrible because I can't circle strafe. Oh my god, I'm taking unnecessary damage. Maybe not completely unnecessary, but I probably could have done something a bit better than I did there. I'm a little bit scared of blowing up the powder keg there. Oh my god, I'm taking so many hits. This lighthouse could end up being much more useful, much more quickly than I expected. We've taken like, what, 4 hits in this room? Really? Maybe 3. Either way, it's a lot. Okay, so quite a lot of money dropped in this room, which surprises me. We now have a lot of money, so I'm hoping I can get something good from the shop. Let's continue this way, I guess. Yeah, there's our shop, okay. Oh god, skulls no! Skulls no! Skulls no! Skulls no! Oh my god. Okay, the lighthouse literally just saved me. Right there. I would have been dead. Gilead, please die. Thank you. Okay, that's really scary. I don't know if that effect only happens once. I actually have no idea how this works. If I manage to increase my health, will that potentially trigger again? I don't know. Okay, we're going to buy, like, literally everything here because I just need it. That's restored my health completely, which is fantastic. We've also got a magnet, which is nice, and flip-flops, which combined with Green's ovaries means I have a lot of lava invincibility now, which is very good. But it sucks that you now have to have, like, 2 upgrades just to get, you know, a half-decent chance of not getting fucked over by lava rooms, which, you know, it remains to be seen whether that's a fair challenge or not. We'll see. We will see. But I'm hoping Lighthouse can proc again now that I've gone down to... now that I've increased my health again. In my panic, I didn't see how much armor it gave me, so feel free to tell me in the comments what it actually did for me there so that we can confirm whether it was actually 5 armor, which is what I think I read that it was supposed to be on Mike's stream. Okay, there's another hit, which is bad. Let's deal with these skulls, shall we? I like having the magnet, that's going to speed things up. And if I find the trident, I may well take it. Just because that will probably give me a good chance of success. Oh god, you scumbag. I thought you would die before you got to me, but you didn't. Alright, let's fight the boss at this point. It's hands, so I guess we're not getting a trident, but okay. Apparently... What's he doing? Oh my god, okay. Apparently standing still is like a good way of dodging these chainsaws. I'm not sure if I believe that or not, but I'm going to try it. Oh god, I moved. I shouldn't have moved. I thought it wasn't. I thought it was over, but it wasn't over. I'm not sure why a health drop just landed. Okay, let's just wait. That seems like a pretty good strategy. Basically, he spawns things. I assumed that he tried to spawn them directly underneath you. But he spawns them near you, but he doesn't actually spawn them directly underneath you, I don't think, or at least there's not a very high chance of it being directly underneath you. So, oh god, that was bad. That one was, like, literally right in my face. So, standing still is actually the new meta there, I think, to actually avoiding damage. So that's really cool. Okay, that's going to give us lots of new health and armor, which is really nice, and we'll move down to the next floor at this point, I guess. So now we're on to level 5. Okay, now the level name has changed. I don't know if it changed before that and I just didn't notice, but that's the first time I've noticed it actually changing the name of the level. Not the number, but the actual, like, this is the galley now. So we're now actually on a different part of the ship, which is pretty cool. I guess this is the lesser of 2 evils. So I'm going to come into here, even though I don't really like either of these rooms at all. Okay, I don't like that I had to run right up into that guy's face. And now, of course, we start seeing Gangus, which is always scary, but I think I'm fast enough to avoid him for the most part. But it's a little dangerous because I'm at that kind of speed level where if I get stuck a little bit, I could easily, you know, get hit by him. So, yeah. Oh god. Goddamn Gilead hit me, I think, which sucks. I'm surprised that hit me, to be honest. I mean, normally at this point I just go down into the lava and run around down there because it's easier, but now that flip-flops have been made kind of useless, not completely, but kind of. Oh my god, Gangus, no! Is there normally this many Ganguses in this room? I'm not sure. But okay. Okay, so there's one Gangus left, which I don't know where he is. Okay, he's there. He's underneath the floorboards, like goddamn Anne Frank again. God damn it, Gangus, your pathing is so fucking bad in these rooms. It annoys me so much. Get off the fucking underside of the floor. Where are you? There you are. Oh my god, you've really fallen off again. You suck, Gangus. You suck. This is really irritating. Like, it's just a really irritating quirk in the pathfinding and the way Gangus works. Oh god, I've fallen down. Alright, this is good. Okay, so I do have a reasonable amount of invincibility there, but this is the thing, right? This is why invincibility timer is not redundant, but this is why it doesn't matter. And this is why that's not a very good effect for fuck's sake, this Gangus, man. I don't know how to kill him. But basically, the thing about lava is it's not about standing in it for a long amount of time. It's about the fact that you can't help but fall in it at least once or twice. And no amount of invincibility timer is really gonna change that, because I mean, yes, you can take a lot of damage by standing in it and being unable to get out, but honestly, what wears you down is just having to go into multiple lava rooms, and you're probably going to fall into the lava at least once, if not twice, every time. And that kind of health loss, especially with drops now being nerfed and getting less health overall, means that they're just going to wear you down on basically every run. There's nothing you can really get now that stops that from being a problem. It lessens the problem, but it doesn't eliminate the problem. So if anything, if you wanted to nerf flip-flops, you probably should have just increased the price, I feel, in order to make it less easy, like more of a sacrifice of other potential upgrades in order to grant yourself that invincibility. But again, I'm qualifying everything I say in kind of analysis of this patch by saying that I don't want to make too many judgments with this little experience with the patch. So, you know, it remains to be seen how exactly it feels balanced with the game in general. But hey, this is a interesting shaped floor. It's a kind of very long, sort of oblong shape. I'd like to find the shop pretty soon if that's not too much trouble. I don't like this room, so I'm not going to go in there if I can avoid it. What's in here? This is a really bad room, so this is definitely the lesser of two evils. Yeah, this is definitely the lesser of two evils by a massively large margin. Because that room is just evil, and especially now with the fact that I can't walk on lava, then you should really change the name of that item, because it's misleading now, which is probably, again, something that he will do, but again, this is a slightly early preview by a few hours, so again, little things like that, which take like 5 minutes to change, probably will actually be changed, I hope, by the time the patch officially is released, which it may even have been released by the time I'm actually saying this, and hopefully, oh god, I got caught under there, which is really bad, but yeah, by the time you see this video tonight, it should definitely have been released by then, I hope. Unless anything went wrong, but I don't think anything went wrong because they were basically just adding some finishing touches to the game, I think, the last I saw. So, what's left in this room? There's a skull. Okay, the skull's dead. What else is left in this room? Oh, a bomb guy over there. Alright. Okay, what is through here? Can we find a shop, maybe? No, there's nothing useful in there, I don't think, so I guess we're going to go this way. Alright. This is a very, very long and sort of narrow floor. It's very strange. Very interesting layout. Okay, there's Gangus following me, which was to be expected. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this room is not giving me that much. No. I nearly got caught under the stairs as I said that, and I got very scared from him there. I blew up that powder keg because I thought there was a moth behind it. I'm not sure if there was, or if I just imagined it. Gangus, no. Don't do this to me. Okay. Alright, that room is over. Let's see what's through here. This is not a lava room, there's a mini-boss. Okay. This is where I want to be. We can fight the mini-boss, see if we can get an upgrade out of that, which may be useful. Gangus, if you would be so kind as to just die, get out of my face, that'd be very kind of you. One of them's dead, the other one should hopefully follow. Join your brother in hell, Gangus. Join your brother in hell. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, skull. There we go. Now just deal with the Gileads. Alright. So this shouldn't be too much trouble. Just don't do anything stupid and get hit there. And he has died, probably from the poison damage. We have a reasonable amount of money. Let's go fight our mini-boss right now. Oh, the shop's there as well. That's really good. This is the Beholder mini-boss, who is not terribly difficult. There's nothing really too much to concern yourself with against this guy. He's fairly easy. The bomb frogs are easy to avoid. He does fire some homing shots, but they're not terribly difficult to avoid. Let's just throw a couple of bombs in there just to get rid of the bomb frog guys, because they're kind of annoying. Wow, I actually took a hit there, which is really surprising. That's probably the first time this boss has ever actually hit me. And there's a sickle, which I definitely don't want. Screw you, game. Screw you. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh my god. Oh my god, I want these things. I want these things. Okay, so Iron Heart is fantastic. What that does is it gives you like infinite heart containers. So instead of being 6 out of 8, I would just be 6. And every heart that I find would just increase my health. Starfish will respawn me if I die. It's like an Ankh or something, or a 1-up in Isaac. So that's a fantastic upgrade as well. I want both of them. There's no way that's going to happen. I'm not sure which one I will take, honestly. I mean, health drops aren't super common now, it seems, and I'm not like filling my heart containers consistently. However, if I got lucky with some heart drops, I could potentially get a lot of health. On the other hand, I could help ensure that I actually get a good run here by kind of like taking a life insurance policy out on myself, so that if I die, I will respawn and have another shot at this. So I'm not sure which of those upgrades I will take yet, but I definitely want to take one of them. I'll probably fight the boss first, just to get that out of the way. If the ceiling monkeys would please stop being such a pain. Ceiling monkeys! God damn it. Oh my god. How are they doing this to me? Okay, good. I tried to blow up the powder keg, but that didn't work. The door flicked open there for a second, which is weird. There's some very strange physics with the doors in this game. That's what I'm trying to say there, if I can actually string a sentence together. I don't want to do too much of this floor, so I guess I'll probably go for the starfish just because it's cheaper, but we'll see. Let's go fight our boss, which is... Okay, Banshee, that's going to be a nice damage up for us. Literally no rate of fire up this entire game, which is kind of surprising. Oh god, there's some damage, that's bad. Okay. That was pretty scary. No, 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 no. Throw some bombs, I guess. Try and speed this up a little bit. Banshee always seems fast enough to catch up to me no matter how much speed up I have. I don't know if that's like some weird... Maybe it's programmed to get faster or something, but it never seems to actually get up close enough to do any kind of melee damage, so it's not the worst thing in the world. More bombs, why the hell not? I don't know if that actually did anything. Okay, Banshee, if you would please die. Thank you. Okay, let's just avoid those. Pick up Banshee's Scream for some damage up. I think we're going to farm enough for the starfish there, which will give us our 1-up. Let's not go in there, I think. Although, no, this room's okay, actually. I'm not sure where the lava room was that I wanted to avoid. It seems to have disappeared. Or maybe it was just in a different direction, I'm not really sure. But we're doing good damage now. We have 3 or 4 damage ups, I think. Which is pretty good. That's making the Gilead's gun do a reasonable amount of damage. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Okay. Okay, nice. Deal with the Gileads, getting some armor drops, that's nice. Yeah, I kind of think like the Iron Heart might be not redundant, but not necessary. Oh, this is the room I wanted to avoid. How do I do that? By going this way, I suppose. Through the axe room. That I remember now, because I chose to come in here instead of going in there. I may as well go in here, because I'm just farming at this point. Oh god. Okay, that guy blew up, which is bad. I want to kind of avoid going into these corners and getting attacked by the Gileads. Okay, let's try and deal with this guy before I get over there. That's not going to happen, but I've managed to avoid taking damage somehow. I'm not sure how. Okay. Now if I can kill him this time, please, before... There we go, okay, good. Now I can circle strafe effectively without worrying that I'm running directly towards an enemy, which is usually a very bad thing. There's still a Genghis chasing me, which I guess is what I should probably deal with next, because he's probably the next biggest threat to me right now. And then I'll deal with the moths, and finally the remaining Gilead, who is hiding under some stairs. Okay, moths, thank you. And, oh god, I got hit there. I'm not sure what by. I may have strayed a bit too close to this Gilead. Or maybe it was a stray homing shot that just decided to be an MVP. I don't really know. Alright, we're like, oh my god, we're literally 2 cents away from the goddamn starfish. I wonder if it's a chocolate starfish. Anyway, moving on from that tangent before I start trying to sing some Limp Bizkit songs. This room is a fairly easy room, which should give me the money. Well, it will definitely give me the money I need, because I'm only dollars away from what I'm going for here. Alright. I'm so tempted to grind for the Iron Heart, but I don't think I can do it. I'm not sure I could even afford it, even if I grind it, and that would suck if I took a lot of damage on the process. So let's just go by the starfish. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, if I'm just going to steal every one of Northern Lion's catchphrases in this video. And then we'll move down to the next floor, which will be level 6. We could potentially beat the game, but it's definitely still up in the air at this point. That's the mini-boss. Oh no, the shop is through the mini-boss. I knew I was going there for a reason. I definitely don't want that weapon, for fuck's sake. The starfish! Grab it. Okay, very good. Regrow limbs. I like the theme of the items in this game. It fits the nautical theme pretty well. There was a fantastic thing where there's the map item. It's actually called a compass, but it reveals the map and shows you where items are. So it's kind of like getting the map and getting the compass in Isaac, which is pretty good for one item. But on Mike's like patch notes that he'd written to himself to like what he was going to code, it was called a nautical almanac, which I don't actually know what that is, but it's not a compass. And there was just this brilliant thing where in the patch notes it says nautical almanac, and then in brackets Travis made a fucking compass, which is just hilarious because obviously Travis was just like, I don't know whether he was just like fuck it and he made a compass, or if he just like misunderstood what he was supposed to make and it was an accident, but that's still pretty funny. So we found our shop straight away, but we have literally no money because we spent so much on the last floor, so I doubt I'm going to be able to afford much on this floor. Honestly, I'll probably be... Oh god, there's a Gangus! Why was I not aware of this? I don't really know. But yeah, honestly, I'd be happy with just like a trigger finger or something cheap. What do we have? We have... Oh, there's a rum, which is an interesting proposition. There's also an M14, which... I doubt I'm going to be able to afford that. The rum is probably a must-get at this point, even though my health will be a little bit lower than I'm comfortable with it being. I want nothing to do with that room. But yeah, the rum... Oh god! Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, okay, this is scary. Remember, I can die, but I really don't want to die before I'm at least on the last floor. Just because... What am I trying to say? Just because... That's obviously going to be the hardest floor and the most likely to kill me, so I really don't want to blow my starfish before before it's necessary, which is a really strange sentence to say, but hey. Okay, the Gangus is there. The most threat of this room is over. This room scared the hell out of me when I first walked into it, because the Gangus immediately just leaped at my face before I had time to react, which is pretty scary. Okay, so it's just the bomb frogs left now, and they should go down very easily. Come on. Come on. This video is going to be long as balls, by the way. Because I've had I had a decently long run to begin with, and now I'm having a very long run. So it's probably going to be in excess of an hour, which always makes uploading fun. I'll probably upload it into 720p just to speed up the process. Which reminds me, my Audacity's been... not my Audacity, my Premiere Elements has been being really, really strange lately, and it's like... My videos are recorded in 1080p, right? So the resolution the game is running at is 1920 by 1080. And I render my videos into 1920... Is there two of these rooms? Are you fucking kidding me? Good God. I don't want to go in there. So yeah, I record at 1920 by 1080. I render at 1920 by 1080. And yet somehow my last two videos, for no apparent reason, just decided... that that was wrong, that they weren't going to render properly, and that the video was going to be like weirdly zoomed in, like it had resized the video, like it had scaled it up for some reason and made it way too big so that you could just see like the middle of the screen and you couldn't see like the edges, which makes no fucking sense because it was recorded and being rendered in exactly the same fucking resolution. And then when I recorded it into 720p and told it not to resize the video, apparently that was just fine. Which is really fucking strange. I don't understand that at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'll probably render this one to 720p just to okay, there's still a Mike and Travis in here. One, just to avoid that potential problem, because I wouldn't want to render like, oh god. I broke the door, Mike. I broke the door. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Oh god. This is bad. I need to get in there somehow. Okay. This is not a room that I want to be in, but I have no choice now. Oh, there was skulls in here, not Gangus. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a change to all of these rooms, because that's a big difference, because the Ganguses was such a pain in this room. There is... Oh god, get out of the lava. There is now 2 Gileads in this room, which there wasn't before, but that's a very interesting change. But yeah, what I did just then, by the way, if you're wondering what I just did, you can throw bombs at doors to push them open, which isn't advisable to do for any reason unless you manage to get yourself stuck. Just because this isn't like Isaac and the rooms don't like reset if you leave, and you can potentially kind of break the game a little bit if you do that, so just bear that in mind. What's through here? One of these big tower rooms, which I'm not a big fan of, but I guess I don't really have anywhere better to be, so I'm going to come in here anyway. I hate fighting Genghis in this room just because he's a pain in the fucking ass, getting stuck under the floorboards all the time. But hopefully we can deal with it and it won't be the worst thing in the world. I probably will, and I'll probably be cursing myself for coming in here. What was I trying to work towards in the shop? A rum, yeah, 250. That's definitely something I want to do. At 250 gold, just because that will drastically increase my damage, because my rate of fire and damage will go up, as well as my speed, which will make dealing with everything a little bit easier. So that's a worthwhile upgrade, even though it will make my health a little bit lower than I'm comfortable with. But hopefully it's nothing we can't deal with. I threw some bombs there to deal with the skulls, because it will speed this up. I'm assuming there's still a Genghis. Please die, thank you. I'm hoping there's not another Genghis, but there could be. So I'm kind of just waiting for I suddenly start taking much damage and I kind of shit myself. But I think I've killed all the Gangsters. I just need to avoid these demons. I'm really looking forward to a run where I get Iron Heart, because you could potentially snowball into some ridiculously... Oh god, no, no! But yeah, you could potentially snowball into some ridiculously powerful tank with that upgrade, especially if you somehow manage to get it early, although I don't really know how you would possibly ever afford it early. Even with the scissors, it's still going to cost you like 375, which is more than like the blowfish or whatever, which you can never normally afford. On the first floor, Genghis immediately jumped into my face again. That seems kind of cheap, if I had to be honest. He seems a little bit like you can't avoid him as you enter this room. I don't know if this is the same room as last time, I can't actually remember. I'm also taking a little bit more damage than I'm comfortable with taking. We're probably going to fight the boss after this room, just so that I don't potentially get myself killed or something before I fight it. But we are still going to look for the mini-boss, because I want to try and stack as many upgrades as possible. This will also allow us to get the rum, which is good. Which I'll go back and get that before we fight the boss, just to give myself that little bit of added damage, if I'm definitely stealing every single one of Northern Lion's catchphrases in this video. Or I suppose that's not really a catchphrase, but just a common way that he phrases things. But yeah, we're going to go pick up the rum. I'm really tempted by the M14, but I'm not going to pick it up because I don't want to have to grind that much money. So let's go pick up the rum, and then let's go fight our boss. Let's try and avoid the axes if at all possible, because I don't want to take silly damage. And boom, rum. Alright, how fast are we firing now? That feels a lot more comfortable. That feels more like where it started at previously, which is kind of disappointing, but at the same time nice, because now I'm much more confident in my damage output. Anyway, let's go fight the boss. I'm hoping for... Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Spager, because it usually is. And indeed it is Spager. And look, the boss isn't like the final room, like at the end of a route or whatever. It's like this is. I'm going to spawn a lot of spiders here because I'm not killing these things fast enough. That's good. I'm definitely pleased about the inevitable mass spawning of spiders. Okay, most of them are down. Let's just throw some bombs to deal with those guys. And there's like 2 more egg sacs, I think, to deal with before this fight becomes easy. This will give me some damage up. Okay, there's 1 more egg sac. Some damage up and a little bit of poison damage, which is nice. Okay, there's another egg sac. There we go. Okay, I think we dealt with all the spiders now, so it's now just the big mother spider here. Oh god, my back hurts from leaning against the wall. But Spager should go down relatively quickly. We're doing a reasonable amount of damage, but I kind of feel like we're going to be doing very, very little damage to Dahlia, just based on how long it's taken me just to kill this guy. Although Dahlia does have less health, which I've mentioned, which is obviously a good thing. Spager's Fang, and we're going to look for our mini-boss, because I want to find that. I'm going to avoid that room if I can, just because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Room full of these things, why the fuck not? This isn't too big of a threat. This axes will kill a lot of the enemies for me, which is nice. Okay, the moth should die, thank you. And then we'll continue to look for our mini-boss, which is it through here? No, but we can come through here anyway, because this does lead off to the... I don't know what direction it is, it depends which way I'm facing, but this door here is like a different direction. So it may be that way, hopefully. just deal with these guys. If I blow up this guy, he should blow up the Gilead as well. Nice. And just deal with this last remaining Mike and Travis here. And see what's through here. Anything at all? Yes, there's a mini-boss, just as I hoped. Good. So then we can get off this floor without spending too much unnecessary time on it. Oh god, I think I took damage from a bomb there, which is pretty unusual. It's possible it was my own bomb and maybe it bounced off the face of one of the scores. I don't really know what happened. Let's just deal with Mike and Travis and then go for a mini-boss, which at this point should honestly be a nice welcome break from... This is actually one of the harder mini-bosses. Probably not the hardest anymore, because that title definitely goes to Lilith. Then again, the Moth boss was arguably harder than this guy all along, so maybe this guy's now third hardest, down from second hardest. I'm not really sure. It really depends on what you find more difficult, I suppose. I don't think the Moths are necessarily objectively harder than this guy. In fact, they might even be objectively easier than this guy, just because he spawns a million fucking homing shots, and also I'm down to 4 out of 5 hearts, which scares me greatly because I have lost all my armour. But this guy's dying pretty quickly, so I hope he drops me a decent upgrade. And he has dropped me the Spring, which is not what I would call a decent upgrade. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Let's just go to the boss and go down to the next floor, which is the last floor. I'm proud at least to... Oh god, axes everywhere. I'm proud to at least get there, even if I don't manage to beat Dahlia. But it's good to not beat the game so consistently, I think. I worry for the people that already couldn't beat this game, because there's a few people from like various Twitch chats that I know of who have said that they haven't been able to beat the game, or at least not very consistently in the last patch, which might consider to be too easy. So I'm a little bit worried for people like that who may now find the game perhaps a little prohibitively difficult or something. But now I'm surrounded by Nazis, and this scares me greatly because they're very good at doing a lot of damage to you. And I hate this Gilead up here being sunk into the floor and stopping me circle strafing properly. There's also a floating barrel there, which is really fucking strange. Oh god, I'm down to 3 health. This is really scary. This is really, really scary. I do still have the starfish, by the way. So I will respawn. However, unless I find the boss before I die, the chances of me making anything happen with that respawn are slim. Let's just call a horse here. That's not a phrase, is it? I just made that up. What is that? Let's call us something or something. I don't know what that is. There's definitely a phrase that's let's call something something. I think I've just made it up though. But hey. Let's try and deal with the Nazis, shall we? That guy dropped a nice amount of money. Oh god, I've taken damage. Was that Genghis? Of course it was Genghis. Fuck you, Genghis. You suck. I wonder if the lighthouse will proc again as well. I'm really interested to see that, because if that procs every time you get to 1 heart, so if you actually manage to... Oh god, I'm about to find out apparently. Nope. Okay, yes it does, and it gives you 3 armor, I've just confirmed. Okay, so that's really good. As long as I always heal myself again, I'm potentially invincible, but that of course depends on the RNGesus giving us a heart drop. There's our mini-boss, which I will definitely go fight, because that can give me an upgrade, which could be nice. I'm going to throw some bombs to try and deal with this Nazi, because he scares me a little bit. I really want to get some health, just so I can make sure that I will proc that. That I will proc, what's it called? The lighthouse again. Just because, you know, I'm a little scared if I don't manage to do that, because that's... I mean, I do have the blowfish, but again... I want to know where the boss is before I die, at the very least. If not, be fighting her. Just because, Oh god. Throw bombs at the Nazis! Throw bombs at the Nazis! I'm not sure if he died. No, he didn't die. God damn it, this guy's really hard to hit in this layout, because he's like... I can't afford to stand near him, because he shoots so fast that I won't be able to dodge his shots. Oh god, that was silly, really seriously silly there. Okay. Okay, good, he died. And there's some health, good, which means I can proc the not the starfish, I can proc the lighthouse again, which is really good. What do we have here? We have this guy who's nice and easy. This is a nice welcome break from difficult runes, honestly. This guy should be able to give me a decent upgrade. Hopefully, that's my hope at least. That he'll give me a decent upgrade. Let's just throw a couple of bombs in there, even though I didn't really need to, but you know, I may as well speed things up. I'd like to find the shop before fighting Dahlia, if possible, just because I want to stack as many upgrades as possible. If this guy would drop, like, Iron Heart or something, that would be fantastic. That would be really seriously cool. There's a lot of health and some... sorry, a lot of money and some more health, which is really nice. And he dropped... Ooh, he dropped a grenade launcher. I don't really have the upgrades for that to be worthwhile, so that's basically a wasted drop, which is really a shame. But nevertheless, what do we have through here? Anything useful? Not necessarily. There's not really much point in going in there, because it just leads to this room, which I can get to anyway. This room could be useful, although does it have Nazis in? I don't know. A lot of things have committed suicide on the axes as usual, which is nice. That Gilead will hopefully die from that poison damage. So, oh my god, I jumped into an axe because I'm the world's biggest scum. I am the world's biggest scum. That's the room I just looked in. What's through here? This is a big tower room. I can't tell if there's a useful room through there, so I'm going to avoid it just because those rooms can be a bit of a problem. This room is a little bit scary. Yeah, I don't like this room at all. This is the room that I took lots of damage on before. Please kill the Nazis. Please kill the Nazis. That Nazi's taken a lot of poison damage, but I hope he's going to die. He died. Okay, good. Now it's just this Nazi to deal with. Oh my god, he hit me. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. It's really a problem because I kind of want to focus down the things that are chasing me, but at the same time, the Nazi's one of the biggest threats because he's just a pain in the ass. But I should probably try and deal with the Gangus at least first. Just because they're a big problem. The Skull's a little bit less so because I'm pretty fast at this point. Okay, he's poisoned. Let's let the poison do its work. I don't know why I looked at the ceiling there. Maybe my mouse sensitivity is still a little high. I don't think it is though. I think it's okay. Is there still a skull in here? No. Okay. It's just, oh god, he's over there. Let's deal with the Nazi now. Come on. Die. Die. Die, you Nazi scum! There we go. Okay, right. Let's see if I can see the shop yet, because I really want to find that. No. This room's full of Nazis. I should never have come in here. This was a huge mistake. Let's throw lots of bombs and try and deal with them that way. I didn't think about this, because empty rooms are full with Nazis, and should be avoided at all costs on this floor, because this is a really horrible room, because these enemies are so horrible. But I've actually dealt with it relatively effectively. I took one hit, and I gained a heart back, so that's good. I hate it when they're near the walls. Oh god, I didn't realise there were still 3 left. I thought I'd killed another one of them. I only have 5 bombs, and I'm definitely going to need some of those for Dahlia, so I can't really afford to keep using bombs. I came down to 3 health. That's scary. Down to 2 health. That's even scarier. The problem is if you get anywhere near them, they will hit you just because their projectiles fire so fast, which is what makes these things so goddamn horrible. Please drop health when you die. Please. Oh my god, they're not dropping health, these scumbags. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, good. Right. Please find the shop and or the boss. Ideally both, but, you know, either one of them would be good to see. Okay, there's my choice of goddamn acid rooms, which scares the shit out of me with this amount of health. I'm going to come into here and then see what is in this room. Oh my god. All of these rooms scare me. Like, a lot. I don't think there's Nazis in this room, though, so this is probably a good choice. Nope, there's a Nazi in here. Okay, that's bad. I'm throwing bombs, even though I can't afford to be. This is wearing me down slowly but surely. This is bad. This is very bad. I hope the Nazi kills himself on an axe. That would be pretty helpful. I mean, you know, Hitler committed suicide. Can't you follow his example? I would worry that's offensive, but I mean, come on, it's a Hitler joke. Who's going to be offended? Unless there's any neo-Nazis watching my videos, in which case you can kindly fuck off. And then suddenly all my subscribers unsubscribe, and it turns out the only people watching me are like Nazis who enjoy the symbolism in this game. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, Lighthouse has procced once again, so I'm now hoping for another heart to drop so that I can continue to... Oh god. I can continue to get this thing to repeatedly proc and save my life over and over again. Come on, Nazi. Come on. Come on. Just die to the poison or something. Okay, he's shooting. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, what's through here? I'm very scared because I'm so low on health. This is really dangerous and scary and bad and awful and evil. None of this leads anywhere useful. I guess I'm going to come in here even though I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, I'm very scared. There's 2 Nazis and there's Ganguses and all sorts of bad things. Okay, that's a Gangus dead. No. Killing Ganguses with powder kegs is a good strategy, but it can be difficult to pull off. Okay, that's the Gangus is dead. I still haven't had a heart drop, which scares me, because if I get down to 1 heart again, I'm assuming it doesn't proc unless I've, like, regained red hearts. Like, I'm assuming going down to 1 red heart by losing armor isn't going to trigger the effect. I wouldn't have thought. If so, that's maybe overpowered, just because it's unlikely you're going to take... I mean, not necessarily unlikely you're going to take that much damage, but it's certainly a lot harder to take that much damage than it is to take less damage. Although that sounds like stating the obvious a little bit, but you know what I'm trying to say here. It always gives you like 3 more health, like, every time. In fact, wouldn't that make you invincible? That would make you invincible, yeah, so that can't be how it works. Oh god. I'm scared? Yeah, I took a hit there. Oh god, yeah, okay, so here we go. I'm 1 hit from death. This could be it. Well, not the end, but this could be the starfish proccing, which is scary because I haven't found the boss yet. I need to use my bombs to try and deal with this, maybe. Oh god, that was so close. Oh man, that was so close. I'm really scared to get anywhere near these guys, and they're really hard to hit. Come on, just please kill them. Please kill them. Okay, one of them died, but no health drop. This sucks. Man, I'm scared here. I've been treading water for so long, it feels like inevitable that I'm going to die, but... no, that's it. I knew that was going to be it. Okay, so we're going to respawn here. And we're going to respawn on top of the elevator, which is really strange. I'm not sure why that happened, but hey. I don't want to go back into that room that just killed me because it's horrible and painful and I don't like it. So I'm going to try and go somewhere else. What was through here? Was this one of these... was this the room that I was just in? I think maybe it was. I don't know where to go. I hate this. I hate being in this situation in this game where you just feel like every room is just going to fuck you up. And you have no hope whatsoever. This room doesn't look particularly inviting either. I literally don't know where to go. I can't see any of the rooms that I need to find, and I'm just going to slowly bleed to death, which sucks, but hey. That's life sometimes. Sometimes you bleed out on the floor, I guess. We're going to come in here even though I don't like it. The Nazis are just... They're such a horrible enemy. Like, there's not really an effective way to deal with them. They're just shitty, generally shitty. And I don't really know what you can do about them. That guy's going to hit me inevitably. Yep, knew that was going to happen. And now he's rolled into the perfect position to probably hit me again. Oh man, the game annoys me when it gets to this stage. When you're just slowly losing and you can't do anything about it. It sucks. It really sucks. There's another hit. That's another hit. The Nazis are just ridiculous, honestly. They're just fucking ridiculous. I honestly think they need to be nerfed a little bit. There's just no effective way to deal with them. Like, they have a really small hitbox and you can't get anywhere near them because they do so much damage to you. If you do. I mean, I'm already down to 3 hearts again, which sucks. Please find a useful room. I need to. Nope. Okay then, keep trolling the shit out of me and not giving me anything I need. Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm just going to go into this room, even though this is the room that killed me last time. Probably going to kill me again, but, well, fuck it, honestly. This room actually leaves me nowhere useful, really, which is good. Okay, deal with the gangsters first, like usual. Oh my god, you scumbag Nazi. That feels like an understatement, calling a Nazi a scumbag. That's, you know, they're much worse than that, but... Scumbag is my go-to word. Oh god, this guy rolled right into the fucking wall, and now he's just going to stand there and destroy me, which is the most annoying fucking thing. I hate that. It's so bullshit that can happen. You literally can't avoid them. Yeah, it's going to do it again. Yeah, down to 1 heart. The lighthouse is procced. I'm probably going to die in this room, honestly. There's, like, fuck all I can do about it, because these Nazis are just fucking insane. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. This sucks. This Nazi's probably going to just fucking kill me, honestly. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about it. I have 1 bomb. It's just so hard to hit them, especially with this weapon. Where is he? I can't even fucking see the guy. Okay, he died from poison, but we have, like, no health, so we're fucked, basically. What is this room? That's the room I literally just did, so that's a pointless waste of time. This room is going to be a fucking waste of time, isn't it? It's not going to take me anywhere that I needed to go. Nope, that was a big fucking waste of my entire life, and that's basically going to cost me the run, unfortunately. That's kind of the shitty thing about this game, and that's something I don't like. It's when you're doing badly, choosing a room which doesn't lead you anywhere, that's a difficult room, like you take a gamble on it, hoping that that's where you need to go, will literally cost you the run, and that's just shitty. Where can this possibly be? Where the fuck can I... Where is it that I can possibly go? I've been everywhere, and none of it is the right way. I don't understand. This room's filled with axes. Oh god, I've walked in here. That's bad. Maybe we'll get some health out of it. Maybe we'll get lucky, who knows. Oh good, I've managed to fucking hit the axe. Well done, that's really fucking helpful. Just when you're, like, barely staying alive, the good thing to do is fucking do damage to yourself in a stupid fucking way. Alright, well, the game's pissing me off at this point, honestly, so prepare for a rage until I inevitably die. Oh god, I've walked into this room. This room is going to kill me basically instantly. I didn't mean to walk into this room. This room was a waste of my time. Didn't think about what I was doing. Gilead, if you would please die, I would appreciate that. I'm surprised that wasn't the end of me right there. I don't know how I got away with that, quite honestly. Gilead died, you didn't drop me any health, of course not. Okay, yeah. Too many nerfs in one go, Mike, is my assessment so far. I know you want to make the game harder, but you've nerfed all the classes. You've nerfed the amount of damage that damage up gives you. You've nerfed the amount of drops you get so that you don't get as much money. At the same time, increasing the amount of items there are so that it's less difficult to also get, like, damage up, or just to get advantages that you need on any given run, because there's more items in the pool, therefore you're less likely to see the items you need to see. That's me dead. There was nothing I could do there. Too many nerfs, I think. Too many nerfs in one go. It's a drastic increase in difficulty, which I think has maybe unbalanced the game the other way. I'm not saying it wasn't too easy before, but now my concern is it's maybe a little bit too hard. But nevertheless, thanks a lot for watching, guys. This was patch 1.6, and yeah, I'll continue to play this, and I'll try and beat it. But we'll see how it goes, because this being my first run hasn't been terribly successful. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.